What's up, y'all? We back from another video, man. On the 2K20, yo. The 2K20 Season 1, Episode 7. Let's get right into it, y'all. Sweet. Alright, I got a contract pack. Yo. Alright. Let's spin that wheel. See what we get. That's some tokens. Alright, dude. Alright, y'all, I got a contract pack, so yeah. I'm opening it in my team video. So we're gonna get some Charlotte Hornets, y'all, sleep. Cause who Hornets? Hold on. It's lit because yeah, Terry Rozier about to take them tough shots. It's lit, yo.
Yeah. Existing out, that's a long flight. Yeah. Hey. I've been in the game of a long time. Existing out, that's a long flight. For the wrong guy, she did me at the wrong time. Yeah. Hold on. Existing out, that's a long flight. For the wrong guy, she did me at the wrong time.
Oh, we don't see nothing wrong. Over here, James Brown. What a jumbo, you can pound. BBW, where you from?
What was the boy? I go, yeah, was the young ladies and follow my lead. Stick on my wrist, body like one of your leads. Kaya the one of the leads. Low lamb, studio B. Do what I wish you go long life. Still play toy, we got hate boy. I just do my thing, that's so nice.
My purple hair like. I'm soon like a bung to the good. I'm quite that.
The Hornets making their grand entrance earlier. Looking good. Confident they can get the job done in front of their home crowd. And the game arrival, sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. The city of Charlotte.
Are y'all sleep?
North Carolina is the setting for our broadcast tonight. And isn't the view magnificent? It's Saturday night in Lot. And a moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output. Hey, Dave.
Well, we all saw the
Winning a big part of it, David. Thank you. Don't let go of the rope in this one, Clark. Hold on tight, buckle in. A lot of pace, a lot of speed between these two teams.
No doubt about it, Kevin. And if you like popcorn, you better be able to eat it with your head up, because this one will be fast and furious.
Well, then you're talking about yourself, because our fans probably don't know this, but you're eating popcorn all the time during these games.
Hey, I love popcorn, and there's nothing like enjoying fresh popcorn in an arena. It doesn't get better than that.
I know. And now the Lakers starting group. Jay out there with G. Then there's Smooth. Then there's Davis. And it's Batum, the wing. And Gomez out there with Williams. And it's Rozier in at the 1.
Oh, spinorama. Do you know what kind of athlete you have to be to pull off that 360?
Oh, remarkable, Greg. Truly remarkable.
Spinorama, huh? That's not a bad nickname. You might have something there, Greg. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I agree, Clark. Shot clock at 6. The shot's good for Monk.
Yeah, I like seeing that strong mid-range J of Monk's. I mean, when he's got room to shoot it, he lets it go quickly and with ease.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Lakers shooting their first free throws here tonight. And the first one at the line is good. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Passes to Hernan Gomez. And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
Now off
Come on, Taylor.
and down it goes. Jamming that one
Get
home.
on my way,
Puts the
team.
D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Pass to Rozier. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. And here is Hernan Gomez. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia.
And how about the rebounding as well, guys? I mean, just a dominant performance on the glass.
It's deflected, and they'll keep possession. Here's Davis to the left wing, and to the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
Knocked loose. One-on-one here. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Rozier kicks to Hernan Gomez. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from the line, and that one goes long.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range. Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And here again, Los Angeles in transition. Up the court they go.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Look at y'all.
Rozier with the ball. He's coming off a 10-point game against Philadelphia. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that.
Is that beautiful.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Charlotte calls timeout.
When you watch the Hornets play, you can expect a very controlled game.
Yeah, you know, they don't push too much and make silly mistakes. Fantastic when it comes to minimizing turnovers, controlling the pace. They've been one of the best teams at keeping turnovers down since 2014.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
These are the defenders who are gearing up their game at the perfect time, coming away with the most blocks in the NBA since the All-Star break. Well, you look at Smooth, fierce inside defender, tops in the NBA in blocks. And, of course, Anthony Davis, just trailing him. He can also get after it. Such a great shot blocker.
And having one of those guys clogging the lane has been like having a brick wall around the hoop. Terrific block numbers after the break.
Here's Smooth. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Rozier the pass to Batum. Here's Hernangomez. Pass to Rozier. 5 on the clock. And Davis pulls it down. For the Hornets, they come into this one following a loss to the 76ers.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Finished off the break. Smooth's got 25 points. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for Los Angeles?
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
Outside for Batum. Shot to stop the run. It's rebounded by Prez.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face. And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
And Charlotte turns it over again. We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. You take a look at Los Angeles. Very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason.
And you know, for the Lakers, they must have reached every goal they set for themselves this season. For them to be this high in the standings this late in the season, what an accomplishment.
And I know it took a long time for people around the league to trust their success, but I don't think there's anybody left out there who doesn't think they're for real at this point.
Smooth.
Oh! Big time throwdown with flavor.
That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish.
Hornets have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip.
Look at him, look at him.
Rozier kicks to Hernangomez. Over Davis.
Nope.
And the Hornets miss again.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And, Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Plays it up and banks it in. Jay's got his second basket of the night.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
Hold on. I'm 14 for 16.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
I'm off to a great start.
Rozier up top.
Only missed 2 shots, so that's good.
In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Fires the 3. The Lakers with the rebound. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit. Getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
Prez brings the double team. Outside, Batum. Off target from outside.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. And, guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis just entering his prime. Crazy to think when you look at what he's already accomplished thus far.
Bridges for three. Charlotte no good that time either.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Charlotte's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And we were talking about Anthony Davis. How do you even put into words, Greg, what he's able to do on the basketball floor?
I mean, he's entering the conversation among the best big men of all time. On a nightly basis, dominating in so many facets of the game. Really, it's remarkable.
And it's Rozier missing.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose. That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
Kevin and Greg, I'm telling you, that is he's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
The feed to Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Aggressive. Just an attacker. Bridges wants the rock, especially near the rim.
There's the pass to Davis. It's stolen by Hernangomez. Now Rozier. 7 points in the game. And Smooth is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Hornets. Biyombo is checked in for Hernangomez. Cody Zeller comes in for Nicholas Batum. And Bacon subbed in for Rozier. And the Lakers also making a change. LeBron's checked in for Jay.
Hey, if you're going to foul Monk, you need to wrap him up. I mean, when you don't, he finds a way to get the ball in the basket.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Going to the line.
Free throw drops for Monk. Well, there are some guys that just look to score, Clark, whenever they can. And Malik Monk is one of those players.
Yeah, he's an electrifying.
Oh, yes, sir.
Yes, sir. My goodness.
That's the hardest thing right there,
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys. And it was the same exact story last time out.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game. But consider my doubts disappear.
I didn't try to take this
They'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's Smooth.
Oh, wow. And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Passes it to Monk from the arc. Hands it from downtown. Monk's got 8.
And Monk has excellent timing on the catch and shoot. Takes no time in getting it off once he catches the ball.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
We've got 1:13 left in the first. James against Bridges. And the dunk by Biyombo.
Hey, when Biyombo's deep inside, it's fun to watch because you know this guy is going to finish with a flush.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Bacon the pass to Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot by Monk is no good. Pass to Smooth.
Watch out now.
He's a brave man. You're risking life and limb trying to move like that.
He couldn't pass it up, though, right? Letting it all go.
You know, that's exactly what the fans love to see, guys. I mean, they're paying good money, big money. They want wins, but they also want to be entertained.
Pass to Bacon. Biyombo kicks to Bridges. Bacon, the pass to Biyombo. Clock at 4. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 11.
Nothing quite as good as seeing Monk shoot that 3-ball. I mean, fantastic at measuring those long-range shots up and knocking them down.
We're at the end of the first quarter, and what a blowout already in this one. Los Angeles on top, opening up a huge gap. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter.
Just can't wait till I get this song. Go ahead, get you some.
Yo, I'm just for shots, man.
Well, you see a lot of players who pick up the controller and fire up NBA 2K, thank goodness, including the king himself, LeBron.
I play 2K all the time. Seriously, when I'm playing the game, I'm putting certain lineups on the court that I see could actually help us in real life, which is very weird.
Always experimenting, always keeping his mind engaged, Greg, with basketball.
And that's who Bron is. He lives, breathes, and eats basketball.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Dwayne Wade, LeBron James. Is out there with Davis. Then there's Kyle Kuzma, and it's Prez in at the 1 spot. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, DeMarcus Cousins suffered an Achilles injury, and it was a major setback for him, but it was also an eye-opener. Cousins said, any given day could be your last day playing, and all the celebrity, all the fame ends. My love for the game has grown, but at the same time, I want to be more than just a basketball player. Kevin, challenges can put anything into perspective.
Thank you, D.A.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
And there's the pass to Monk. Kuzma pulls it in. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Los Angeles. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Passes it to Bacon. Now Bridges. Here's Biyombo. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. The shot by Monk is no good.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's Davis, and the layup falls.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Charlotte has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
It's stolen by Prez. Here's Smooth, and again, that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Monk.
This is the defense.
And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And he makes that one.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot, Greg. It's definitely given the defender something extra to think about.
Out to the wing. Bridges kicks to Monk. Launches a three. He can't get that one to fall. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Clark, what would your dream backcourt look like? If you were going to design one, what would it look like?
Well, they'd have good size and athleticism, somewhere in that 6'3" to 6'6" range, and the ability to make plays for themselves and others, and also be very solid at the defensive end. You know, you think about some guys that would fit that bill. I look at a guy like Malcolm Brogdon, who really gives it to you in multiple ways as a backcourt player. And I like the scoring of Damian Lillard.
Agreed. Kuzma brings the double team. Pass to Bacon. Clock at 6. Charlotte moving the ball around. From deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
The dunk with the foul on top of it. So strong.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Washington's checked in for Bismack Biyombo. Batum comes in for Dwayne Bacon. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Monk. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Ryan's checked in. Now, here's Rozier. D right on him. Back to Batum. And the drought. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant.
And Batum, a very good free throw shooter. Smart of him to seek contact.
And the versatile wing, Nick Batum, wants to do-it-all score, but Greg, he's started to take less of an active role in offenses lately.
And Batum has been asked to do less volume scoring, but it's helped his efficiency as a player. Now past 30 years of age, you can see his role on teams being similar to that of Andre Iguodala's as he ages in the league.
And the Hornets making a change here. Hernan Gomez is checked in.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Here's Rozier. And that one is off. Good D by James. Here's Smooth. And another one falls. Amazing. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Rozier, the pass to Bridges. Down low. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And one of those little spark plug guys, Terry Rozier, plays the game with, Greg, I think a chip on his shoulder.
I mean, the story goes, as a kid, when his temper flared, his mother would have to sit on him until he cooled down. He's learned to channel that fire and emotion into his game.
Williams, he's checked in for Bridges.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Williams passes to Rozier. The kick out to Williams. Back to Rozier. Over in the corner, Batum. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for him.
And when it comes to his scoring, he's enjoying a fantastic run. He's brought his points per game average up thanks to the work he's done in the past 10. And maybe he's got another big one in store tonight.
They are really struggling from the floor.
Here's Smooth. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Here's Rozier. No basket. Missed number 5 out of his 8 shots. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. That's on Marvin Williams. For Los Angeles, they have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
And it took them a while to find their touch at the line, but they have been red hot here in the second quarter.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And Batum kicks to Rozier.
No, he took
That time, also a missed shot.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Clark, toward the end of the season, some players hit a wall, others come alive. They can see the light at the end of the tunnel, but that energizes them. What can a guy do to keep improving till the season's end?
Well, I think it starts first with mindset, Kevin. Staying ready, which means you have to be diligent about staying in shape, getting your extra work in if you're not getting the reps in games. Stay even-keeled emotionally. You can't get too high or too low. Keep that professional perspective. I'm a pro. I'm doing what I've always dreamed of doing. I'm getting paid well to do it, and I'm going to focus on getting better each day.
Excellent perspective. No good on the three.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And he dunks it down.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Outside, Batum. And Davis sends it back.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Rozier's got 10 points in the game.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Both broke his ankles.
Now here's Prez, defended by Batum.
Come on, Prez. Come on.
Now here's Prez. He's got 11. Great D that time from Batum.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Rozier the pass to Batum, and it's blocked.
That's all we've done, boy.
Another one goes. Incredible.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply great, sensational throughout this one.
I'm playing a good defense. Terry.
To the wing right side. Pass to Rozier. And here is Hernan Gomez. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Jay's checked in for Anthony Davis, and Dwayne Wade subbed in for Prez. Here's Smooth. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Again, what an avalanche. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Rozier kicks to Hernan Gomez. Inside, Washington. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
Yeah, a little disorganized that time. And the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
Williams passes to Hernan Gomez. Charlotte moving the ball around. Wade with the block.
I'll tell you what, Wade's one of the best in the history of the game as a shot blocker from the 2-guard position, using his athleticism to leap up and turn shots away.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Batum passes to Hernan Gomez. He kicks to Batum. 5 to shoot, and the pass to Rozier. Over Wade. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got 11 rebounds in the game.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target. And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
And the shot is good.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Look at it, yo.
Rozier, the pass to Washington.
The defense.
It's hauled in by Los Angeles. LeBron's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass.
And, you know, guys, Wade is a terrific teammate, always willing to give up the ball and share the sugar, if you will, especially when his teammate is wide open.
So it's the Hornets now. Tipped away.
Okay, maybe
Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And the dunk by James.
You got to keep this guy away from the basket. I mean, that's about as easy as it gets for LeBron.
44 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
Stop doing
2 on 9,
hard.
no one back to stop this. Here's Smooth, throws down the breakaway jam.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this.
I'm not
And that's his 4th foul, and we're not even at halftime. That is going to limit his playing time and his aggressiveness the rest of the game.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Biombo, he's checked in for Washington. Bridges comes in for Marvin Williams. Wayne Bacon's checked in for Nicholas Batum. And Monks subbed in for Terry Rozier. The Hornets shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. The Hornets have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
I'll tell you, Bridges, you see the athleticism, the improving skill set, and the instincts are coming along.
Smooth, and he goes in for the dunk.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Los Angeles on top, running away with it. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Looking at the Lakers, Kenny, what did you see from them?
Boy, it was rough down there in the paint, and they were just dominant, taking it to the rack. But that's what you have to be willing to do. Take the action to the heart of the competition without any fear. That's why this is already a blowout.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Charlotte.
Well, they were playing like it was Christmas, man. Giving up a lot of turnovers. There's no excuses for the turnover numbers, sloppy ball handling. They looked out of control, and the execution was all over the place.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to...
Here we go now.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Smooth.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
Batum and Williams at the forward spots. Rozier and Monk, they're the backcourt. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Smooth passes to Prez, and the 3-ball is good. Prez has got 14.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, last season the G League tested out an expansion of the clear path rule. Now that expansion is making its way to the NBA. It should discourage those intentional fouls that slow up teams on the fast break. Fans wanted it, and analysts clamored for it. That will allow the amazing athletes in this league more opportunities to show what they can do in the fast break.
You're right, David. A welcome change. Thank you. Feeds to Monk. That's good, and it's Rozier. The night.
We know he can shoot deep, but he also has a nice touch inside. So Monk has a lot of confidence wherever he's shooting the ball from.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the call. Charlotte the foul. And Clark, your love for the Buckeye State has never been questioned. What was the best part of growing up?
Family around, extended family as well as immediate family, but also the sports love that exists throughout the state, and being able to experience that and enjoy that with my dad and siblings, that's special. And having a career in basketball that I've had makes it even more special.
Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point range, and it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Well, the shooting guards you see listed there have been the ultra-reliable players for the past month. Take a look at their percentages from the field during that time. You look at James, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks.
And he is not a wasteful player. That much we've learned. I mean, he makes the most of the good looks he gets, and if it's not there, he's not going to force a bad shot.
Yeah, and he's efficient and he's intelligent in his shot selection. You're exactly right there, but don't take away from the fact that he's a tremendous pure shooter as well. Even when he's got a hand right in his face, I mean, he makes tough shots.
Oh, that's how you power that one down, young fella.
He went hard to the hoop and did not disappoint when he got there.
Passivity is a no-no. You've got to attack.
And let's check out stats for James. He's been on a tear since the All-Star break, going really to another level. He's around 10 points per game, 5 assists, and 6 rebounds. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, so
how does I miss my God? Hold on. I'm left 13 for
so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays. I'll tell you what, time is moving on now. When you think about Nick Batum, has been in the league a decade now. Wow. Throughout his career, this guy's been consistent in terms of his versatility and production.
Bryant is checked in for Smooth. And the Lakers call time here. And with Batum, Clark, that versatility is what makes him so great.
Well, you know, if you need him to score, he can. If you need him to create and rebound, he can do that too. He's just a very versatile player. It seems like every season Batum is able to plug in and play a different role and do it at a high level.
Smooth checked in for Los Angeles. Kicks to Davis. 2 points. That one goes.
And, you know, got to admire the patience inside from Davis. Outstanding at staying under control, taking his time, and burying the quality shot.
Here's Rozier. The teardrop falls in. Rozier's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that. Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Prez. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Hits it again. Wow.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. And here is Monk. He's got 13. Rozier, the pass to Monk. Now, here is Hernangomez. 6 to shoot. The 3 It's rebounded by Prez. Prez has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Oh, watch out below. Come on now. Throw it down.
Save that one. Boys, I'm going to want to see that a few times.
Oh, me too, right? Jaws on the ground all over this building.
I wonder how long he's worked on that. First, you got to think it up. Then you got to bring it to reality.
Here's Hernan Gomez. Passes it to Monk for 3. Hornets keep it alive. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And nice.
Oh, goodness. Where did that come from? Oh, that was beautiful.
What a punch.
Here's Rozier. He's got 17.
Look at him.
In the corner, it's Monk. Back to Rozier. 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3. It's not going to go for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Smooth. And that one is hammered home.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
From 13, a rebound by the Lakers.
Thanks to great defense on who's.
Lets it go from deep. James, the pass to Smooth. Tries again. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles.
Oh my
Kept
God,
alive.
please.
Davis. Here's Smooth. He got it again. Sensational.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Monk kicks to Rozier. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Back to Rozier. And Davis sends it back. And they're able to recover. Shots good by Hernan Gomez. LA has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Smooth. And he banks in the layup. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
And guys, I think you've got to give them credit for the number of steals they've taken away. I mean, a lot of effort on the defense from them tonight. And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
It's good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Shoots from 12. Hernan Gomez. The tip in on the offensive rebound. Hernan Gomez has got 6 here in this quarter.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. And then for Los Angeles. LeBron comes in for Smooth. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Prez. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Prez is checked in for the Lakers. Smooth comes in for James. The pass to Jay. The second chance effort, and the layup is good. Jay's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Graham with the ball. To the middle. Here's Bridges. Lays it up and in off the pretty
I
assist.
did not want to jump.
Bridges has got his second bucket tonight.
Not only a jump shooter, Bridges also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside. And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
Now Graham.
Yeah, who's going, Kirky?
Pass to Bacon. Dishes to Biyombo. Pass to Bacon. Prez brings the double team. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Bridges. And Davis pulls it down. Davis is pass to Smooth. Takes the 3. Good on the triple.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
The pass to Bacon. To the inside. And stolen by LeBron. And it's the Lakers on the break. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Well, you've got to be careful around LeBron and mindful of his presence now. He's very opportunistic defensively, and with that size, speed, and anticipation, he can pick your pocket.
On the screen, go chill out, man.
Here's Graham, and the block shot grabs it out of the air.
The ball out of the screen.
Makes it off the glass.
And great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big time play on both ends.
Ball out his hand, yo.
Pass to Bridges.
I snatched the ball out.
Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. And good. There's another. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Hey, I remember,
guys are looking for a spark here.
I snatched the ball out
offensively, for sure.
James against Zeller. He kicks it to Graham. Clock at 6. Wide open look. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Prez has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Good, he hits again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. There's a minute 34 left here in the third quarter. Here's Graham.
I think Graham can't do. That's a good
great tee that time from Davis.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Boy, you're playing with fire. Anytime you leave somebody open on James' team, I mean, LeBron, his court vision, outstanding.
1:07 left in the third quarter of the game. And here is Graham. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on LeBron James.
And James Borrego in his 2nd year as head coach wants an offense that relies on quick decision-making. They are looking to attack defenses early.
And, you know, that kind of offense, Greg, is one that's not easy to put in the
whole thing, bro. That's the whole thing right there, yo.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Graham, the pass to Bridges. Graham with the ball. For the 3.
Nope.
It's hauled in by Los Angeles. James got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Putting up a goose egg bagel this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Graham kicks to Biyombo. And it's Biyombo with the jam.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind. Oh! Oh, man!
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
And so it's Los Angeles, able to put on a show for the ages. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Get that out of the boy.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So for the Lakers right now, Smooth out there with Prez. Then there's Jay. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Kuzma in at the 5.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
And that one is stuffed right through.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
And here are the Hornets now. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Passes it to Martin. Clark, do you think the NBA should consider expanding the use of replay? I know you personally need to slow the game down, but you also want the calls to be correct.
Well, it depends on the circumstances, Kevin. I like the fact that replay is available, and it helps enhance the ability of the officials to get calls correct. Expanding the use of replay, though, has to be done very judiciously. There are a couple of areas, goaltending would be one, where you take a look to see if that's the case. But I think flow of game takes priority over trying to get every single call right just because you think technology gives you a chance to do that.
Smooth passes to Prez. To the paint. The dish to James. Lakers passing it around. Just 5 to shoot. Prez passes to Smooth. Got a piece of it.
Wait. Whoa,
now running it up the court. Pushing it up. Kicks to Graham. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
Yeah, he recognized the overcommitment by the defense there and then made a smart pass to get that ball back outside.
Here's Smooth. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Hands up.
Pass to Martin. Kicks it to Graham. The 3.
Let's take the Curry.
Rebound the Lakers.
Take them 2 shots.
3 on 3. Here's Smooth. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Now Graham. Teardrop shot, Washington. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Now here's Prez. He's guarded closely. Outside, Martin. Fans are always trying to distract opposing players during free throws. Have you ever seen that work in an arena?
No, I think it's just a nice workout for the fans, Kevin, quite honestly. I mean, if a guy misses, it's not because the fans have gone crazy behind the basket. It's because he shot it left or right or short or long. It's not because of the fans being on top of him, at least in my opinion.
Right. When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
The first free throw is good. Mark, should the NBA consider widening the court to even out the value of those corner threes?
You know, that wouldn't be a bad idea, Kevin. But I also like the fact that there's a deep 3 at the top and on the wing. And then you've got a little shorter 3 if you can get to that corner. Widening the lane to make that 3 more in line or symmetrical with the deep 3 at the top. I kind of like having a short corner three.
I agree with you. The pass to Welsh. Here's Graham from down in the low post. It goes. Graham's got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Good. That's another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Here's Graham. Clark, the NBA gives out so many awards at the end of the season. Is there an award missing that you'd like to see?
You know what? I think they've got the bases covered really well with the number of awards they give out, Kevin. But I would like to perhaps see consideration given to a sophomore campaign award. That would be kind of cool because sometimes the rookie of the year, at least recently, has been a little cloudy because a rookie had been in the league a year, Ben Simmons, and then was counted. It was actually technically his second year, but his first year playing. Well, a sophomore award might be something worth adding to the list.
That's a great idea. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Smooth. No good on the shot. And Charlotte will come the other way. Martin for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Martin's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Smooth. Graham defending. Goes back up. No good at the rim.
Oh, my God.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
To the inside. Here's Washington. Pass to Graham. And it's sent back by Howard.
Excellent timing by Howard. He knows exactly when to jump to deny shot attempts. Excellent, excellent transition passing there, guys. Straight to the hoop.
Graham surveying the floor. Passes it to Martin. Clark, it feels like we're seeing more and more of this, but bench celebrations and reactions at both college and pro levels.
Yeah, you know what, Kevin? I think it's an outgrowth of the social media platform.
You're right. I agree.
I think there's no question because anything that can be done that's creative and fun is going to find a life on social media and maybe go viral. And guys know that. They're aware. I mean, this generation has grown up with social media. So they understand that they could be seen beyond just the arena if they do something pretty clever.
And you and I are sitting over here watching. We're laughing as much as anybody else, aren't we?
Oh, I'm not denying that it's fun. I love seeing it, actually. But on occasion, it does get a little carried away.
Kuzma passes to Smooth. And got it! Another basket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Trez is checked in for Danny Green.
And positionless basketball, all the rage, and Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets.
And it's Martin penetrating. Yep, that one goes.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
You know, guys, if they're inside, that shot probably gets blocked. But from mid-range, I mean, he's able to get it off over the bigger defender there.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, you look at McGee and the career resurgence he's undergone, guys, outstanding. I mean, when he's been in the right situation, he's been very effective.
And very light-footed is Kuzma. Moves well for his size.
You know, kind of a cleaner in terms of build, but he has the ability to light up that scoreboard, something every team can use.
Out to the right wing. Here's Graham. The three-pointer off the mark. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Los Angeles. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That will be their second of 6 road games for the team. They get a hand on it. Outside, Martin. Pass to Graham. He has released the last 2 minutes report detailing missed calls in any game. Does it hurt the officials to have that information out there?
I don't think it hurts. It's not always comfortable, but I like the transparency of the move. I really do. I think when we're transparent about the human nature of what we do as broadcasters or referees or players or coaches, I think it makes for a better product. So I'm in favor of that.
Los Angeles guys shooting a mind-boggling 79% off the floor. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal foul.
That free throw missing. Good on the second free throw. Charlotte's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
Kuzma passes to Smooth. Sinks that one from the post.
Boy, he's filling it up right now. Getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
Knocks it loose. Connects again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. The Hornets have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. And Graham throws it down hard.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Finish soft. What you talking about?
Throw it down like that. Boom!
Now the pass to Prez. Here's Smooth. Here's Prez. Again, Los Angeles.
And certainly, they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And Greg, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Martin, the pass to Washington.
The defense.
Good D by Howard. And here is Los Angeles now.
I was about to pop that 3.
Here's Smooth. And he jams it with authority.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Graham, the pass to Welsh. Martin against Howard. Pass to Graham. Shot clock at 6. It's good from long range. Graham's got 15 points here in the second half.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that. And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout,
Big time dominance.
And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And what's been a tremendous year tonight, another example, and they'll push their amazing win total on the season to 68. An outstanding season we watched this team play.
And guys, because they play in different conferences, this is the last time these two will face off. It has to feel good getting a clean sweep here, finishing the season series 2-0 against the Hornets.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Smooth.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Shot clock at 2. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass.
Just
sailed
missing
right
shots
out
like that. They get on my nerves.
There's 38 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Graham, and he converts the layup.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And here's the Lakers. Here's Smooth. The 15-footer, good.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
Martin with the bucket.
You can appreciate the fight now, but
I'm a
isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Here's Smooth. And
good.
He hits it again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Passes to Welsh. Over Howard. Offline. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Anthony, tell us the focus for the team coming into the game tonight.
Well, you know, before we started the game, you know, Coach came in and told us that we knew what we had to do. You know, we were trying to stop a lot of their actions, and, you know, our biggest focus for the game was guard the ball. That's what we did coming out of that timeout and never looked back.
And it led to a win. Thank you for your time, Anthony. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.
Take that ball out your hand, boy. I have 48 dunks, bro. Dang, what? Perez had a good game too. He had 16 points. Yes, he had 16 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists, 5 steals, 1 block, and 1 turnover. 1 block, 1 turnover. I had 3 turnovers. I was 13 for 16 for field free throw. Yeah, so Jay had 6 points. Well, I carried the whole team, so I had 9 dimes, 16 steals, and 6 rebounds. I didn't get no blocks, so. Alright, y'all, today Friday, boy, our last day. Then we on winter break. So next game we're going against the Detroit Pistons. Y'all slick.
Take time and consider, you know, all the dynamics around you.
I'm glad I did not get fouled out because I didn't even reach. Let me check my VC, bro. Alright, got that much VC. Let me go spin that wheel. Shit. Ooh. Oh boy. He can fast food, one fast. Look at this new word. You knew. On the brown shirt. Hey. Finally a 91 overall, boy. All that VC to spend. All of it for my ability versus I can get 91 overall. Hey. Right here, boy, I got next. I'm not even going front. That was like, and wait, no man, bro, 90 points. What? How's that even possible? I was like, bro, look at his face. Alright. Levi. Oh, what? Oh, mistress. Alright. Yo, what did he get? What did he get? You want an NBA store item? Alright, bro. Can I get some VC? Can I get some VC? I hope I can. Let's see. Can I get some VC this time again? Oh, dang. I want the Gatorade per category. Alright, y'all didn't get no VC this time. So if y'all like this video, make like and subscribe to the channel. Turn on that post notification bell so you never miss an upload. And go follow me. Go follow me on PS4, y'all. Antonio 112593. Peace, y'all. I'll see you on my next video.